Okay, so are you ready to really get into it? Today, we're going deep on something most of us think we know. The gladiators, right? You've seen the movies. You can picture the Colosseum.
Right.
But have you ever thought about what their armor can tell us? Like about Roman society?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, armor, it was way more than just protection. It was all about image and status and really reflecting the values of the time.
So that's what we're diving into today. This incredible video, Gladiator Armor Through the Ages. And it's amazing because it really leans into the visuals, which I love.
Yeah, and it makes sense, right? When you think about gladiatorial combat, it was such a visual spectacle. So to really understand it, we need those visuals, those primary sources.
It's true. Okay, so close your eyes for a second. Imagine you're actually there.
Okay.
You're in the Colosseum, and you're watching these gladiators. And their armor is changing over time, like right in front of you.
Yeah.
It's evolving. That's what we're about to uncover, right?
Yeah.
What those changes tell us.
Exactly. And the video does a great job of kind of busting those Hollywood myths because early gladiator armor, it really wasn't what you'd expect. It was designed to actually showcase strength. So there was less emphasis on full body coverage.
Huh. Okay. So
Right.
so less about protection and more about like looking tough.
Right. Like they wanted to emphasize their physique, their muscles, and almost show off their scars. It was part of their persona, as these fearless warriors.
Right. So what changed?
Well, as the Roman Empire grew, right, so did their enemies.
Makes sense. More territory, more rivals.
Yeah, and with those new rivals came new fighting styles, new weapons.
So gladiators had to adapt.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
that's when we see the armor start to shift. It becomes more strategic, more coverage, more focus on defense, almost a military approach.
Interesting.
The video points out that the materials and styles of the armor changed based on a lot of things, actually, like available technology, fighting styles, even cultural trends. It wasn't just about protection. It was about putting on a show, keeping the crowd entertained.
It all comes back to the show. Right. But this is what I love because it's like this armor is a window. It's a window into Roman society, what they valued, what they feared, what got them, I don't know, riled up, right? What they wanted to see. What do you think?
I think you're absolutely right. Like the shift from emphasizing strength and showmanship to a more strategic and militaristic approach in the armor, it might actually mirror the evolving nature of the Roman Empire itself.
Well, that's a good point. So as the empire becomes more militaristic, the games, the armor, it all reflects that.
Yeah, potentially. And it makes you think, right, like what did the gladiators themselves think about these changes? Were they happy with the added protection or did they miss like those earlier days when it was more about showing off, their strength and their physique?
Yeah. Great question. And something to think about.
And here's one final thought, like if gladiator armor was still evolving today, right? Like alongside our modern technology and our entertainment preferences, like what would that even look like?
Ooh.
Right. I mean, would we see carbon fiber breastplates, augmented reality helmets? Like how would we take this ancient tradition and catapult it into the future?
Wow. Now that's an image. Okay, well, we have to leave it there. But wow, thank you. This was fantastic.
My pleasure.
And thank you for listening. We'll see you next time.